Welcome back. In this lesson, I want to introduce the platform we will be using throughout the course, Sky Studio AI. This is not just another place to generate a single image or a single video clip. Sky Studio is designed as one connected creative workspace, so you can move from an idea to images, characters, scenes, video, product visuals, and even campaign content without constantly rebuilding your work in separate tools. The goal is simple: spend less time moving assets between disconnected subscriptions and more time directing the creative work. I will give you a quick tour now. Later in the course, we will slow down and use the key workflows step by step. First, one practical difference. Many AI creative platforms are built around a monthly subscription. You pay every month, receive a bundle of credits, and in many cases, those credits expire if you do not use them in time. That can pressure you to generate simply because the credits are about to disappear. Sky Studio is designed around a pay-for-what-you-use approach. There is no required monthly subscription for this workflow. Credits do not expire. You add credits, use them when you need them, and pay for the generations you actually choose to make. For a creator, this means you can test an idea today, return to it next month, and keep building when the project is ready, without losing unused credits along the way. Next, let us look at image generation. Sky Studio brings together a few carefully selected, high-quality image models in one interface. Each model has a different visual personality and different strengths. One of the biggest challenges in AI filmmaking is character consistency. A character may look great in one image, but then change completely when you create the next shot. Sky Studio solves this by giving you a reusable character system. You can describe the character, start from a reference image if you have one, choose a model and resolution, and create a character entry that can be reused later. Most importantly, Sky Studio can create the character as a 3-view turnaround: front view, side view, and back view. There is also an optional headshot when you need one. This 3-view set becomes a practical visual reference. It helps you keep the same person, outfit, proportions, and identity when you create new images and when you move into video. Instead of treating each generation like a fresh guess, you are building a small character library for your production. Now, let us move to one of the most exciting parts of Sky Studio: cinematic. This is an infinite canvas built around a complete, fast video production workflow. It is designed for many forms of storytelling: live action films, animation, stylized shorts, brand stories, and more. The workflow is not limited to animation. Later in the course, we start with an animated example, simply because it is an easy way to learn the process. The same workflow can support any story and visual style you want to create. Step 1 is chat story. You can arrive with a finished story or start from a blank idea. Whether you are developing a live action scene, an animated short, or another kind of story, use this space to brainstorm the premise, characters, moments, tone, and the kind of scenes you want to create. Think of it as your creative conversation before you commit to the details. Step 2 is story detail. Here, the idea becomes structured. You can refine the story, add your visual style, and this is the important part: bind the characters you already created to the story. That connection tells the workflow which character should appear in the scenes, instead of asking you to describe the same person again and again. Step 3 is movie scenes. When you click Update Scenes in Story Detail, Sky Studio turns the story into individual scene cards and automatically reads the cast and dialogue for each scene. In every fast video card, it also synchronizes the character images you bound in Story Detail as reference chips. That means you do not need to upload the character images again for every video generation. The system already carries them into the scene. When you click Generate Prompt, Sky Studio writes a video prompt that combines the scene action, visual direction, the bound character reference, and the dialogue for that scene. The character's line is placed directly in the prompt, so the instruction includes both what happens and what the character says. You can review or adjust the prompt, select your model and settings, and then generate the video. So the full flow is Brainstorm the story in Chat Story, bind the characters, and direct the look in Story Detail. Then click Update Scenes to carry the story, cast, dialogue, and bound character images into movie scenes. Generate prompt prepares the scene-specific instruction, and then you can generate directly and iterate where the story needs more attention. It is a complete production logic, not just a single video button, whether your project is live action, animation, or another visual style. Sky Studio is also useful outside filmmaking. In e-commerce studio, there are focused tools for product photography and product optimization. You can create a solid background, change an item color while preserving its details, relight a product, use smart cutout, or place a product in a room scene. We will not go deeply into those tools in this lesson. The key point is that the platform can support your product images and visual marketing work, as well as your creative storytelling. Finally, Sky Studio includes Campaign Autopilot. This is an AI-guided campaign system that can plan, evaluate, and prepare creative assets and copy for a campaign. It can organize the work around your connected X.com account and prepare content for publishing according to the campaign schedule and approval settings. Before we finish, here is a quick pricing note. The current price page has a limited offer. When you buy selected credit packages, Sky Studio adds bonus credits on top, and because your credits do not expire, those extra credits remain available for the projects you create later. That is the Sky Studio overview. You now know the core advantage: one pay-as-you-go creative workspace with non-expiring credits, multiple quality image models, reusable 3-view characters, a 3-step cinematic workflow for short films in any style, practical e-commerce tools, and an AI-guided campaign autopilot. Do not worry about mastering every part at once. In the next section, we will use the tools in context and build a real workflow step by step. For now, make sure you can access Sky Studio, understand the credit model, and recognize where each major workspace lives.